Hello, I'm Ed Miliband, Secretary of State for Energy and Climate Change, and I'm really sorry I can't be with you at Sustainable Business, the event in Birmingham. It's a really important event that you're holding today because business is absolutely central to tackling climate change in this country. And I want to pay tribute to many of the people who are exhibiting at the conference today for the leadership they have shown in the transition to low carbon. The truth is that we know it's happening in America, we know it's going to happen all around the world. We're going to have to move to low carbon. The threat of climate change is so enormous. But we've got to do it in a way that protects Britain's industries for the future. And I think what many businesses are telling me and what I've learnt from them is that actually going towards low carbon, going towards tackling climate change can also be good for business. Because actually energy efficiency can save people money. Now the question is, what can government do to help? The first and most important thing is that we set the right framework for the future. It's clear where we're going, an 80% reduction in emissions by 2050, a 30% reduction by 2020 as well. So we've set the framework and that's clear. We're also putting in place mechanisms to make the transition happen. The carbon reduction commitment coming in from April 2010, which will try and incentivise businesses to reduce their carbon emissions, all businesses with electricity and gas bills over £1 million. But we know that particularly for small and medium-sized businesses, they need particular help. That's why we announced in the budget £100 million of loans which will be provided by the Carbon Trust to help those small and medium-sized businesses to make the transition to low carbon. Loans that will be repaid from savings on energy bills. It's a step, it's not the whole solution, but it is a sign of our commitment to try and help businesses through this transition to low carbon, because I recognise that these are tough economic times when businesses have lots on their plate and lots on their minds, and we need to do all we can to help that transition be as smooth as possible. But what we also know, and we know it from the people at this conference and the businesses gathered there, is that low carbon is a massive opportunity for Britain as well. We can lead in lots of the low carbon industries of the future, not just energy efficiency, but wind power and other renewable forms of power, nuclear, carbon capture and storage. There are huge opportunities for British business, and I know that these are opportunities that British business wants to seize. I hope I can hear feedback from your conference about the discussions that you've had, the conclusions that you've reached about what government needs to do to work with business. I know above all this is a partnership between government and business. We can't achieve what we need to achieve on climate change without the active cooperation of business. You are the wealth creators in this country. We want to work with you to make that transition to low carbon. So I hope you enjoy the discussions at your conference today. I look forward to hearing feedback, and I congratulate everyone there for the work they are doing to be part of the transition to low carbon and to tackle climate change in the United Kingdom.